In 1981, in a secluded village, 6 children witnessed a light that was not of this world. It was the Virgin Mary, the Queen of Peace, and she arrived carrying 10 secrets that will determine the future of humanity. These secrets contain the final warning about an undeniable sign and the greatest event about to completely change our world. In this video, we dive into the Medjugorje story, analyze the 10 prophecies, and what you need to do right now. The story begins on the afternoon of June 24, 1981, in Medjugorje, a small, quiet village under the former communist regime of Yugoslavia. 2 teenage girls, Ivanka Ivankovic and Mirjana Dragicevic, were taking a walk on a familiar path when Ivanka suddenly cried out. She pointed to the Krnica hillside. "Look, Mirjana, Gospa, or Our Lady." Mirjana initially scoffed, but then she too froze in her tracks. Immediately, 4 other teenagers joined this unbelievable sight. They ran away. They were terrified, but that only led them to be drawn back. And by the next day, the definitive group of 6 visionaries was formed. They knelt before the Queen of Peace, and that is when the secrets began to be given. In the very first apparitions, Our Lady did not speak of secrets, but repeated only one essential message: peace, peace, and only peace. To achieve that peace, she gave them the 5 stones, 5 spiritual weapons: prayer, fasting, reading the Bible, confession, and Holy Mass. But this phenomenon occurred under an unforgiving communist regime of Yugoslavia. The teenagers were immediately subjected to interrogation, threats, and attempts by the authorities to silence them. However, their faith remained unshaken. They were certain the Gospa had chosen them, and thousands of pilgrims began to flock to the site, defying all prohibitions. Faced with official opposition and skepticism from some clergy, Our Lady protected the visionaries miraculously. They were sheltered in fog and seemingly drawn up the hill by a mysterious force. However, as the persecution subsided, Our Lady's messages began to change. She spoke not only of peace, but also started confiding something more sacred and private to the teenagers. She began to entrust each of them with a chain of 10 secrets, prophecies concerning events that will unfold in the world in the near future. These secrets are not merely minor prophecies. They are a blueprint for a global restructuring, a warning about what awaits the world if we fail to change our path. Only when all 10 secrets have been given will an undeniable, great sign be permitted to appear on the very hill. But by then, it may be too late for many. So what is the precise structure of the 10 secrets? The visionaries have confirmed they're split into 3 groups, and their nature is shocking. They are punishments and warnings. Secrets 1 and 2 are regional and serious warnings. They are intended to shake the skeptics, forcing them to question their lives, but are not yet global catastrophes. Secret 3 is the focal point, the great permanent sign. This is the undeniable proof, a visible, non-physical sign placed on the Medjugorje hill. The visionaries describe this sign as no ordinary construction. It will defy scientific explanation, be indestructible, and will remain on the hill until the end of time. Its purpose is to fortify faith, not to punish. Secrets 4 through 10 are the most terrifying. They are global in nature, encompassing natural disasters, warfare, and economic collapse. Their severity will escalate progressively. A chilling detail: visionary Mirjana wept upon receiving the 10th secret, describing that if we knew what was coming, we would kneel and pray immediately. This represents the point of no return. And here is what makes the story urgent. The secrets will be unveiled through a chosen priest. He will receive a parchment scroll containing the information and will only announce each secret 3 days before it happens. 3 days is the world's final opportunity for repentance. Once the first warning is released, there will be no time for doubt. You must rely on your pre-existing, prepared faith. Who bears this terrible burden? The visionaries have chosen a Franciscan priest named Father Petar Lubicic to be the official announcer of the secrets to the world. According to Mirjana, 10 days before the first secret occurs, Father Petar will receive the parchment scroll containing that secret. Both will spend 7 days in prayer and fasting to prepare. And then, on the 3rd day, Father Petar will reveal that secret to the world. This is an immense moral responsibility. How will he responsibly convey a warning of imminent catastrophe? Will the world believe the word of an obscure priest in Bosnia? Or will the first event have to happen before people accept the veracity of this 3-day warning? More importantly, what is the purpose of this delayed reveal? It's to ensure that when the event occurs, there is no room for doubt about its supernatural origin, and to remind the faithful that their preparation was correct. Of course, the Vatican maintains its non-confirmation but not rejection stance. However, the Church permits pilgrimages to this shrine because the fruits are undeniable. Millions have experienced radical conversion and healing. Preparation must be before the warning. The focus of Medjugorje is not prophecy, but conversion. This is why the 5 stones are our survival plan. Through all this analysis, the message of Our Lady of Medjugorje remains clear. The 10 secrets are an unavoidable reality. The great sign is the confirmation, but the human free will is what matters most. Today, the Shrine of Medjugorje, located in Bosnia and Herzegovina, remains open. It is a recognized center of prayer and reconciliation, endorsed by the Vatican as a pilgrimage site. If you wish to seek the proof for yourself, to gain deeper insight into the secrets, and to feel the urgency of the message, consider making a pilgrimage to this sacred ground. Remember, Our Lady's call is timeless. Trust in God. Return to Him. And please share this message with your loved ones before the first 3-day warning is announced. What do you think the first secret will be? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming detailed analysis.